Now it's in see we're on.
No, we're on. We're on.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My friends. We have a reaction right here for WrestleMania Night 2. And it was a crazy, insane night. Absolutely insane. We got champions here for our belts here. Tomato Fountain, Shockmaster champion. And of course, we have Papa Mafia here, right here in the house. All I gotta say is, holy hell, what can I say? There's a lot of stuff I didn't think was gonna happen today, but let's just talk real quick off the chart here. Brock Lesnar almost. Yeah, I know, most people weren't really into it. Most people weren't into it, but we had a little bet on how long the match was going to be, and that made it more interesting. But all I can tell you right now is that it was a good time. We had a good time doing our bets about it, how many suplexes. And Lesnar, is he done? Probably. I'm not going to lie. Lesnar doesn't need to be here much more. So,
I mean, he did give an interview before WrestleMania stating that I don't know how long I'm going to be here.
Yeah.
There's nothing else for him.
So
I would say he doesn't need to do anything. He has nothing else to prove. You know, he's like, what, 6 times?
He's going to Hall of Fame all day. He just Hall of Fame all day.
Right there. He could be your 2024 Hall of Fame entrant right there. He'd be your number one.
I am surprised. Now, we do a thing here, and that's why we're the champions, baby, where we predict who's going to win, how they're going to win. I was very shocked that people were picking Omos.
Yeah.
What is going? Who picked Omos here?
No one picked here.
No. Well, I saw people on the list and on that paper.
Well, they are.
I am shocked that
that's one of the only ones that I got right.
I'm just saying, it wasn't me. But anyways, I knew that wasn't going to happen. I think, but I will say, you know, Lesnar was getting beat in the beginning. He was getting it handed to him. Yeah. Omos was doing okay, but there's only so much he could do for a big man, and that's expected. Yeah. But he's not over yet. There was no storyline in this match. They just put it together sloppily. And if he would have won, it would have made no sense. Because there was no build-up, no nothing. Why? Okay, what's that do for him?
Not much.
Right. So make it an Andre versus Hogan 2023.
Yeah, big guy.
I mean, they're making him the new Giant Gonzalez.
Giant.
Yes.
Right. I'm big. I can beat anybody.
Right.
Even through the whole weigh-in with a regular scale. So then Lesnar grabs the scale. I said, only person I ever see to do that is Crash Holly. Rest in peace. So yeah. Man. So right there off the bat, Lesnar did this so he can get home. He did this so he can just get on the jet and leave. That's why this was
that big old check.
So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We move on to the next match. You have the women's match. This is the women's showcase match. You know, not a number one contender. Really showcase match. And it was a showcase of, you know, several different women.
I got people in the chat, brother.
What we got in the chat? What we got?
NWO4 Live says
I see it. So
yeah,
we got Sauce Bronson in the house. He's saying Bullet Club for life.
He got 1 or 2. Sweet. No. Bravo fish on, baby.
I see.
Champs.
Yep. I see that.
Hold on, guys. Real quick.
Oh, no.
Post WrestleMania reactions.
Yeah, I don't know what is happening, guys, tonight, but we are choppy, guys, but it is what it is.
If we look like we're stop animation, that's what we're doing, I guess. That's our thing. So just
tonight's a choppy internet night.
Land of the Lost.
Yeah, there you go. So just we have to deal with it.
There we go.
What we're going to say.
Yeah.
But going to the second match, which is quick and easy and painless. The women's match, pee break, pretty much. I mean, Ronda Rousey's already injured. She barely did anything in the match until the end.
Right.
This match,
that was a terrible
40-year veteran Natalia is in this match with Shotzi for no reason. Shotzi Blackheart and Chelsea Green and Sonya would have worked really well.
Sonya was great. Yeah, she was the MVP of the show.
Oh, Jan's coming in. People are pissed tonight. Why are they upset, man? That's my buddy Jarek, by the way. Jarek, why are they upset? Tell me what are they upset about Roman Reigns winning? Or are they upset that almost didn't?
Or are they mad about Finn Balor?
Finn Balor.
Edge.
Talk to me, Jared. Tell me. I'm sorry that we're choppy tonight. I don't know.
Yeah, we're choppy. We're still here. Give us your chat.
Or were they all about Raquel Rodriguez?
Well, yeah, at least they pushed her. In that match, they were pushed.
Jared says they wanted the Chief to lose tonight. I picked the Chief to win. There was no way he was losing to Cody Rhodes.
Trust me. Every single person.
Acknowledge the tribal chief.
You're not having.
Everyone wanted him to finish the story. He will, but not now at WrestleMania. It might happen at SummerSlam here in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
His wife's from Detroit.
Exactly. So
right
off the bat, that will happen. But kind of continuing with that women's match, nothing else here.
That was so bad. That was so bad.
Ronda Rousey got, because it's probably in her contract to win that match.
So. But Ronda is hurt.
She is injured.
Yeah, they'll be for a tag title.
So here's your next match, by the way. Right. We're going to get through this just kind of quick as late.
Oh, you're
right. My buddy's tired, Dr. Love. So here's the next match. Tell us the next match.
I'll tell you right now, the next one has no introduction, but you have Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus triple threat match for the Intercontinental title. But we do have a chat here. We got
Jarek again?
Yeah, I'm telling you, Jay is going to win the title. Starting with Jay, might end with Jay. Main event, Jay, baby. Let's go.
What are you thinking? What are you guys thinking?
Hell, I had a prop bet tonight saying that Jay would show up and interfere with and actually attack Roman. Actually had that. Did not happen. They showed up. I think it will happen in the near future. So,
right, yeah, I can see that coming.
I know Sauce Bronson believes the same thing about main event Jay. Main event Jay. Right there.
I'll give it to you.
Boom. Main event Jay.
Yeah.
But with this Gunther, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus match, obviously this was going to be a
really good match.
Now, here's the thing, though. You had a lot of chops. You had a lot of hits. You had a lot of stiff shots. But Gunther was kind of not in the match.
Not a lot of Gunther.
However, that's smart of Gunther. A champion, he let the two guys wail on each other. He stuck on the outside of the ring a lot. That's what a champion does.
That's opportune time.
That is right. That's what champions do.
Yes.
Oh, maybe.
That's what champions do. And that's why he is what? The champion. That's right.
And he's going to hold on to that belt for a while.
He got to beat the Honky Tonk record.
He's got a little bit
close.
He's pretty close, and I hope he gets it.
Beat that record.
I'll tell you what, I do. I don't know much about him, but I gotta say I like how he's like a serious guy. I like his two guys that are stiff. I like his two guys, those little buddies. Like,
the Imperium.
Yeah, it's a good.
Think about Alex Wright's Berlin character.
Oh, yes. We're way bigger.
Bulked up and wrestles a stiff European.
Alex Wright.
Alex Wright.
His disco. Because the Germans, they love disco.
Yeah, they do.
What can I say?
Das Wunderkind.
Yes, Das Wunderkind.
But this match was great. I mean, it delivered on every aspect. The one thing that annoyed me, though, was right in the beginning when that weak Claymore happened, when he knocked out Sheamus, knocked out Gunther.
That was a missed kick, too.
He barely hit him, and it was like...
I don't think he hit him at all.
He honestly just should have, kicked him like a brogue kick.
Yeah. But that was a really good match. That was a really good match.
It's always good to have a nice,
All right, here's our other next match. This is a Raw Women's Championship.
Yep, so you have Asuka going against basically Super Cena, which is Bianca Belair.
Mm-hmm.
And again, nothing against Bianca Belair, but unfortunately, she has became the Super Cena of the women's division. So, to the point where you had Bayley come back from injury, from 9 months injury. She came back, fought her 3 times, and lose every single time. And it's finally you're at a point where Asuka comes back, has her basically her former gimmick of her Icona gimmick, and Triple H is in charge. It works, and she still loses. I'm disappointed, but the match was still pretty good. You didn't really know what was going to happen. She came out with a mist. You had the little ref thing with a mist.
Yeah.
She missed it. She dodged it. she still finished. Like, it was a good match. I'm disappointed personally because I thought Asuka would win.
I don't think there's anyone ready to beat Bianca yet.
See, and
I may agree with that.
It's all
Even though I
Asuka
picked against her
the same way,
tonight,
though.
I think
There's no one that Raw that can beat her.
I think she was a little bit more bigger too than her tonight.
Yes, she's gonna be a champ. She's a Sasha replacement. She'll be champ for a while.
And that's a good.
You know who might have been competing with her maybe when she was younger, like Charlotte Flair. Like that would have been a good match.
Right here in the universe.
Right here.
That's why I'm the champ.
Yeah, right.
Because they both are equal in size. They're both big.
This is why I'm the champ.
I think Charlotte's a little bit more experienced.
What did I say?
She's crafty.
Yeah,
so she can find a way to win.
Tell them what I said.
Yeah, so Raul right here said
she's the brain.
WrestleMania next year, Asuka, Charlotte.
No, not Asuka.
Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair.
And if she wins, she'll be the only person that I can think of that beat the 4 horsewomen. So you gotta have it over.
That might happen. The storyline already writes itself.
That'd be interesting.
Already writes itself.
Why not?
So again, it was a pretty good match. But yeah, I was upset about I personally was just upset that Asuka. I just hope that Asuka's push continues. Like it doesn't just die off. That's all.
Now the next match. This is an interesting one.
Oh yeah.
This is an interesting.
So obviously, as we saw from last night on night 1, you had Snoop and the Miz having their little tiff, and you had Pat McAfee have their little impromptu match. That was all fine and dandy. Now they do the same thing. You hear, here comes the money. Woo! Shane McMahon comes in. And he's looking like I hate my life. I'm gonna do my dance. My wife hates me. Oh my God, I'm doing this. He does an impromptu match, barely with Miz, and immediately gets in.
He does a leapfrog. I think he landed on a leap,
and then he's trying to get up. I feel right away, and he collapsed, boy.
So at that point, Snoop Dogg goes over to him. And
they brush him away, actually.
A audible basically happens.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg gives him a sucker punch to Miz, and then does the
I'm sorry.
But and then he pins him. So in a sense,
poor Miz is losing that.
The Snoop's elbow.
Miz loses that.
This whole thing's so funny to me because
it's 2 celebrities, by the way, in 2 nights. Did that ever happen? Ever?
Yeah.
But a wrestler lost, because think about it. A wrestler lost to 2 celebrities in 2 nights.
Yes. I think it's time for him.
Same guy.
I think it's time for him to retire.
I mean, if you're losing this,
he doesn't need to do anything else. He's already
But now the referee never threw the X up. I don't know if they're doing that anymore. I think because that's been gimmicked to death.
It's been
gimmicked.
The idea of doing the X.
Right.
I think that it's...
Was that an official match, though? Was that an official?
Again, it was like last night where you had Pat McAfee versus Miz, and that was technically an official match, but impromptu. They impromptu.
Speaking of injuries, on the next match.
Yep. And that's where we have Edge versus Finn Balor on a cell. Where this is where I talked about on our podcast, right? Where everyone in the dirt sheets is talking about Gangrel. Yeah, no. We're looking at you. We're looking at you, Meltzer. We're looking at you all the time. Gangrel. He's there.
Who gave Sean Ross Sapp the license?
Who are you inside?
Come on.
Clickbait.
All I gotta say is that everyone, quote unquote, said Gangrel's gonna be there. Everyone, quote unquote, TK, Tony Khan said Christian can be there so they can have a Brood reunion. Guess what? None of it happened.
None of it.
And I had said, I believe it when I see it. I don't follow that shit.
Right.
And it didn't happen.
It was a clean match. I mean, there was no dirty.
Well,
now there was some blood. You want to mention that about the ladder?
Well, again, you have Demon Finn Balor against Brood Edge, which was very odd because the Titantron. Well, not a Brood, no Brood music. The Titantron just said Brood Edge, which I thought was really weird because why would you? Is it Brood Edge?
Well, he came out as he was rising. He came out as some Slayer song. I forgot.
Yeah, so it was it's not even Brood, but
so
anyways, you have the match, and the match is a Hell in a Cell. No red Hell in a Cell, thank God. It's a regular.
But we do got to know who had what weapons. So they have purple
and
red
right.
chairs and tables.
Yes, and tables.
And
right.
kendo sticks, just in case you didn't know.
And you know what? And I know a lot of people sit there and say, like, oh, is McMahon back in charge? That's a McMahon thing. That was not a Triple H thing.
Yeah,
McMahon,
I agree with that.
Vince McMahon said, God damn, we need to know. We have to have colors in that shit.
We didn't know it.
We have to have purple minis for the inside.
Yes. So we know, goddamn, it's Judgment Day. Judgment Day's purple. So we got to have a purple chair. We got to have a purple fold-up table. And just so that the fans, just so that our universe can see, can see just who uses what.
I am surprised they didn't do the ladders, though.
Yeah, that was it.
I'm like, you're going to do everything else.
WrestleMania.
You're doing everything else but the ladders. As a matter of fact, I think one of the tables at the end was a regular table.
Yeah, it was.
The first one was purple.
One was purple and one was regular. So basically, during this match, it was, Hell in a Cell. Everything in Hell in a Cell
no more paint.
is, and no holds barred. There's a good spot here where Edge throws the ladder at Finn Balor. And, of course, it catches him in a very bad spot where it busts him open.
Oh, it did.
And he was bleeding.
Yep.
He ended up bleeding. They had him an Edge.
This ain't AEW. Right.
So, in a sense, by that point,
He bled hard.
once that spot happened, what was it? 5 minutes? And then,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was kind of, yeah.
It was like, oh,
It slowed everything down. Yeah, from there. Yeah.
So the match
Let's
itself,
rush it.
yeah, because based off the time we already saw him, there was no way this match should have lasted maybe 10 more minutes, right? 8-10 more minutes. But you feel bad, but there were some good spots where he locked him into the cage with the kendo sticks. That was cool.
I think it was actually a blessing in disguise because Edge match is going to be too long now. And then it got boring. Remember Edge versus Orton?
Yep.
That was 30 minutes long.
I'll tell you right now, the longest Edge
That's
match that was good was him against Undertaker at WrestleMania, and only because I rewatched it recently.
Yeah.
He reversed every single one of Undertaker's moves every single time. And he used his signature triangle choke. He calls it the death triangle or whatever.
I don't know right now.
Well, whatever he called it. That was the first time he used it as a submission.
Yeah.
So that match made me like, oh, it's a little bit different.
So Edge won that match by
Edge won the concerto. So
double chair kick, right?
The concerto, obviously, fans of back in the day with Edge and Christian, they would use that. It's definitely
they knocked him out,
and
it's a move.
And it finished him.
And it's poetic because of what happened to Edge earlier. As a Judgment Day, Damian Priest hitting.
Now, I'll tell you right now, Edge, you guys, do you think he's done? Or do you think he's going to continue wrestling? I think
he's got a match.
He's continued for a little while.
I
he didn't
let go.
I think he's got another year.
I
think he has juice in him. He seems in the crowd still likes him. I don't see why he quit.
And why he retired originally, I guess that his therapies, whether it's spinal stenosis or whatever, it has eased up.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, notice like with Sting, because that's what originally retired Sting. But Sting has come back from that.
I know.
And
Sting when he got inducted to the Hall of Fame, I'm officially retired and gotta go to AEW. So I'm like, oh, so you did what Flair did. Fine.
So you want to get to the main event?
Of course we do.
Here we go. The main event.
Very decisive here. You have Cody Rhodes, something, Cody Rhodes versus the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. And I'll tell you right now, I've been talking to all these guys this past weekend, and there was always the idea that Cody Rhodes was going to win. It was like he was a heavy favorite, but then I kind of said,
"What? Read those dirt
but what if?" I was always.
You did say
I
that.
always had the what if about Roman Reigns. Like,
he did say that.
Why don't they put him there? Right. Why won't they have him win?
Why not?
He did.
Right.
So he has now a record, right? 3 in a row, world title, main events at WrestleMania that he retained the title.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's insane. Let's think about that. But the match itself was good. It really was good. And
the crowd was into it, too. They were standing up.
Oh, that was a good. They're not sick of Cody Rhodes. Everyone
not yet. No, it's still too early for him.
It's a good thing.
Just like that.
There you go.
You know?
But it was good.
You can't have an AEW guy beat Roman
That
won
fast.
title
That
at
quick.
WrestleMania. It
Immediately.
just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that quick too. That quickly. Into
Now, next year's WrestleMania, if Cody has enough juice to still be a face, which we don't think so, but if he actually did, then he could win because then he served enough time back in.
I think Cody will be champ by then. I think Roman is not lasting till SummerSlam.
I don't think so. I think Roman will lose it somehow.
If you
But
lose
to
it,
who?
the SummerSlam's his last day, regardless.
Yeah.
Because if Cody does turn heel, it's not going to turn heel against Roman Reigns.
No.
It's going to be against somebody who wins against Roman, and then maybe Cody does your friend and backstabs him, and maybe a Money in the Bank thing. Who knows?
Let's ask
screws him over.
All right.
Who is Roman's next opponent at Backlash? Is it Cody again, where Cody wins, or
back-to-back Cody match?
No,
it'll be
a tag match. It wasn't
I don't think. Yeah.
But now, what if Cody turned heel at Money in the Bank, which is in London?
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Which is,
and
that American Nightmare gimmick would be a perfect heel gimmick in the UK.
You're right.
In Money in the Bank's in London, in the UK.
It is in the UK.
And so Cody Rhodes could be, as a heel.
I think he would be doing so much better. And if he dyed like his hair, kind of do the Sting thing, but not like Sting, not the face paint. I'm just saying, kind of do a darker side, not the bright colors that he's coming out to. You could really make Cody. I mean, if he turned, it would be one of the top turns. Yeah. Not of all time, but crowd would be pissed, right? Because they accepted him back. Think about it. So they accepted him back, right, from AEW. He left initially. He was like bashing on Triple H, right, when he went to AEW. This is the Throne. Oh my gosh. And then he left, and then WWE, they accepted him back. The crowd, they loved Cody. And he says, screw the fans. Screw WWE. It's all about me and the Rhodes family. You guys make fun of my dad.
You made fun of my dad. You made fun of me. Having me wear a face mask, a face protector, making me put on a star on my face.
My whole family, Dustin Rhodes, you dressed as a freak. You know what I mean? Like, he could really go at it, and the crowd would hate him.
I think
they would hate him.
I think for Cody to turn heel on Natural Way, you have to have Brandy come back because people don't like her.
Right. Yeah, she's not in AEW anymore.
She's not like
she's not.
Right, so she could. Yeah.
And then Cody just needs to go like 1,000.
That's what I mean, 1,000. Because 1,000. I mean,
he's just so like cringe.
If you think about it, I mean, Hollywood Hogan, he went totally. I mean, Hollywood Hogan, when he turned.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, he told the fans, stick it. Yes. And they were like,
I mean, they had grandmas in the audience.
They were so fast. The kids. And remember, WWE is a lot of kids, even more kids in WCW now.
And
they would be furious.
But think of that initial heel turn. Tony Schiavone goes, Hulk Hogan, you can go to hell.
I mean, and Mean Gene was like pissed off too. Hulk Hogan, how could you? I can definitely see Cody Rhodes.
These fans could just stick it, right? And
dude, would you say that for Cody to turn heel, you'd have to hit him with the chair or the title and then pin him?
He'd have to go after somebody. I think it'd have to be somebody who beats Reigns, and he acts like he's his buddy, and thank God maybe even when somebody beats Roman, he comes out and congratulates him and hugs him, gives him the whole thank God, man, we got rid of Roman's not the champion. I don't know. That I don't know. You're right. That is the problem. That is the problem. Like who? And it has to be a baby face. It has to be somebody so not Brock, no. What about the guy that you guys are liking that's part of that Street Profit team? Isn't it?
Montez Ford?
Not yet?
No, not yet.
Montez Ford is the only guy.
I was just thinking of a baby guy.
Montez Ford is
that would be out of nowhere.
Sami Zayn.
He's got a title already.
Oh, yeah.
But he's a tag team title.
Or Kevin.
Kevin Owens. No,
Kevin Owens. My boy. I love him.
Yeah, but they're tag team titles.
I think what you said about the tag team match at Backlash, set up another match. I think Cody's going to beat him.
That's what's going to happen.
That's how I feel like it's going to happen.
So you're going to have Roman Reigns and the Usos versus Cody and Sami and Kevin Owens in a 6-man tag at Backlash.
And by the way, where is SummerSlam this year?
Detroit.
So yeah, man. So what do you got? By the way, so real quick. So we're on WrestleMania's over. Night 1, night 2. Night 1, real quick, everybody. What do you grade night 1 and night 2 out of? What do you do? 5 headlocks?
We do headlocks of 5.
So I'm just curious. Night 1, what do you got? I forgot what I gave.
3.5.
I gave it 4, I think.
I say 4 as well. I say 4 headlocks out of 5.
Okay, and night 2?
Night 2.
Honestly, I mean, 2.5.
Yeah.
I wasn't that.
I'm at 3.5.
Yeah.
3.5
I think
headlocks.
that was way better than like 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna go 3.
The match
I'm
quality.
gonna go 3 because
so much.
they tried to put Shane in there and he got injured. So kind of
His wife probably don't like
Right.
And you had the Kate, the Hell in a Cell.
yeah, it was just it wasn't the cell match wasn't like
But I don't think the Brock
it ended too quickly. It wasn't a lot to it.
The main
The
event.
women's
The main
match.
event.
Women's match was
I think Roman and Cody. I think it was average. I think it was,
yeah. So I'll give it a 3. But it, I can see people saying 4 too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So overall, I guess what, a 4? I mean, what are you guys going with overall?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is the
Overall.
overall show.
Overall,
4. I'll say a 4.
I'm gonna give it a 4. I thought because the night 1 was so good.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I like it.
All right. So guys, just real quick, Tuesday, Dr. Love and Sauce Bronson are going to be back at 8:30, and they're going to be doing a much detailed recap of the WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Where they're going to have all their pop-ups and all that good stuff. And man, it was awesome. And thank you to Dr. Love.
Don't forget about the night after.
And these are movie reactions for the Raw tomorrow night after Raw.
Yes, after Raw. You're right, Raw could be. That will be interesting.
which stories reset?
You're right. That could be
in the
interesting.
coming years.
So don't get all into that. All that.
News, stories, rumors,
Good with
news.
CJ
We're here
White.
for it all.
And
Randy
perhaps-
coming back.
perhaps
Randy.
the Endeavor purchase
Oh,
of
yeah.
WWE.
Oh, you want to?
WWE gets
Yes, please, Dr. Love, real quick. I know you're going to talk about
I'm going to throw this over to my cohort here at Prime Time.
All right.
So the news kind of slightly broke.
That yes, and it broke on CNBC's website that the Endeavor Group, which owns the UFC, is in talks right now to purchase WWE and to subsequently spin off the combined UFC and WWE into a separate company. And in that, Endeavor would hold 51% and WWE stockholders would own 49%, and that there would be 2 executive chairmen, which would be Mark Shapiro, who was a long time ago the head of ESPN Radio and stuff, who came out with that Playmakers show.
Right. Yeah.
Well, he stayed in the business, and he will be executive chairman with Vince McMahon.
I knew it. And you know why I knew that? Because when UFC sold their company to the same person, they still what's his name that runs what's the guy's name that runs UFC over there?
Dana White.
They brought back Dana White to run operations pretty much.
Yes.
So not only did he make his money off the sale, and he's working for him, and he still has kind of control. Like, so it's not like he's just letting the thing,
And
smart,
Nick
very
Khan,
smart.
Nick Khan will still be WWE CEO, but like I said, Vince McMahon and Mark Shapiro will still be they will be executive chairman of this combined company. And the whole
we got a long one here.
And then the valuation would be
boo! It's
spam.
Yeah, spam. Come on, spam.
12 million would be the value
like a
of
chain.
UFC, and WWE will be valued at least $9 billion in this combined entity.
Yeah.
So now the rumor, the news is going hot right now, and this sale might take place tomorrow. So we will be on target, and we will be listening to see if there's any more hot news breaking on this potential
And
sale.
we'll definitely talk about that on Tuesday.
Yep. So once again, man, Dr. Love, Raul Bischoff, who's the champion NWO, and we have a new member of the NWO.
We have Prime Time.
And we are this building, guys. We are now. The belt has come home again. Dr. Love is upset, and he had actually, guys, 2 turns because he thought Sauce was going to the Bullet Club. And Sauce came over to the NWO.
Yeah, so I'm the master player.
So we are building. We are the champions once again. We are giving this belt up. Rowan Bischoff, the brains. I told you guys.
There we go.
He is the brains of the operation.
Right. Yeah, you saw me last time. Debut.
So until next time, Dr. Love, sign us out.
Hey, guys, always, thanks for always listening. Chats, always great. Catch you this week. Again, Nuclear Heatwave Wrestling Podcast with Mafia Sports Report from Sauce and Bronson and Dr. Love. We're going to head out of here. Love you guys. Peace.
See you.